Good morning, day 66. We got a shuttle ride from Braemar Castle, Ben, up to Dennis Cove Road. That is where we came out yesterday, and now we are headed there. And we're going to be walking to Laurel Falls. We are entering the Pond Mountain Wilderness. I'm really excited about this hike today. I just have seen so many videos of Laurel Falls, and it looks absolutely amazing, and the weather's good, and look, it's a rhododendron tunnel. It's a tunnel! Here's the water on the way to the falls. Check out these rocks. It feels like a really cool tunnel. I'm not usually in front of Magellan and Anthony. Here they come! Woohoo! So I've seen videos of this bridge before, and I haven't really thought one thing or the other about this bridge, and now I know why people take videos of it. It's really dramatic and hard to capture. There's this whole rock wall and a loud, gorgeous river. I'm thinking about Five Stack and his geology lessons he would give on his YouTube channel. We're at a fork in the trail. This goes down to Laurel Falls, and this is the blue blaze that you take if the water's too high and the Appalachian Trail down at the river is underwater. We won't be taking that today. The steps. They seem endless. Wow. There's Anthony taking the video. I can feel the mist from the falls blowing on me. Here's the place where the Blue Blaze Trail rejoins. So we're really happy that the water wasn't too high. Magellan was just commenting that this area has seen so much destruction from Hurricane Helene. And you can see the impacts here, but these bridges seem like they were untouched and they're fine. And this looks like the last bridge, but it is not the same bridge. Here's that same bridge. And just downstream, a lot of trees. We're taking a break under this big rock. There is a lot of mountain laurel above Laurel Falls. This should be no surprise. We are going up and over Pond Mountain today. Laurel Falls was the exciting and pretty part, but this unrelenting uphill, actually it's not terrible all the time, but it is 2.5 miles or maybe a little more of up and then down the other side. That's what we're doing. I'm not excited about it today. Nope. We couldn't pass up this excellent sitting rock on all this uphill. There is Watauga Lake, and that is the next place that the trail goes to. There is massive destruction up here. We've arrived here at a spring to get some water, but it's in the midst of just a lot of destruction. Okay, this is Maui Jim, and this is Cold Turkey, and I'm so excited!
Yay!
They're southbound through hikers, finishing up their gap from last year that they missed from Hurricane Helene, but I met them in Shenandoah when I did my section hike last fall, and they put up with me asking so many questions about through hiking. Oh my God.
Yeah, we love it.
I totally took a bunch of your advice though. Yeah,
awesome.
Totally. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're happy to help.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We're very happy to be reunited with her too.
Yes, it's so fun.
We're following your Instagram, waiting to see when we were gonna cross paths.
Yeah, it's so great. And so again with the random trail crossings, so very excited.
Yeah.
Watauga Lake and the dam. So we're hearing this noise. I don't know if you can hear it. And we don't know what it is, but we're wondering if it's these power lines. Do you hear it? So we have arrived at a fork in the road for me. I hiked with Magellan, and she is continuing on the AT to do cover a little more ground today. And I am headed to Boots Off Hostel, which is up here. I'm staying here tonight. So I got this black trash bag that was filled with all my stuff delivered by Ben, and I am just reuniting everything into my pack because the climb up to the hostel is pretty steep, and I didn't want to carry a 20-pound trash bag in my hand. Well, I think this is manageable. It's a very short hike. I just have this extra sleeping pad, and I don't know who it belongs to, but I can leave it in the hiker box at Boots Off. And then I only have this bag of food stuff to carry up separately. Headed up the road. I hiked 8.1 miles on the AT today, and Laurel Falls was absolutely just as wonderful as I had imagined. And the hike over Pond Mountain was not awful. Wow, my knee hurts. Holy moly. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to have to stop and put on my terrible knee strap. They know how steep it is. They provide a tree stump to sit on. I have my knee brace on now, and it's better, but it is hard to carry that extra bag. All right, here I am at Boots Off. There's this awesome deck and another like lounge area. There's this big fire pit area, and my dome where I'm staying is down that hill. Oh, and then this is the entryway, and they have a hand washing sink like before you come in. It's pretty cool. They rent boats here, and maybe I'll give more of a tour after I get settled. It's just a lounging place. That's awesome. All right, so they have campsites down here. Most of them are for tents, but I have that plastic dome over there. All right, here's my dome. Comes with a picnic bench, and then I can see right up to the main building. So then the door has this zipper. I'm gonna unpack my stuff in here. All right, I'm inside this thing. It's got a lot of echo. I haven't settled in at all. So it's got these two sort of privacy curtains, so it's not like completely closed in. And then it's got a little window. One of the selling points of this dome is that you can see the stars at night, but it's really fully covered with trees, so we'll see. I'm coming at you from inside the shower room. I hear it's really great, but it does look interesting here. There's this, there's a curtain here, and then a little mirror, and like a changing area. So it's like outdoor but covered. So I'll see how it is. So I'm having my trail food. This is potato flakes with kale powder and tomato powder. And it is not what I prefer to eat when I'm not on the trail. But I do not want to waste the food, and I don't want to carry the extra weight. So this is what I'm having instead of going to town, which is good. Well, wrapping up day 66, I'm in my dome, and I just wanted to follow up that after I took that video about my dinner, another hiker, she commented, "Oh my God, that sounded so depressing." And I was like, well, I was a little bummed about it. But it was fine. It was fine. And I've managed to give away just a little bit of my food into the hiker box. And I'm carrying a little bit extra than what I need for the next couple days, but I think it's going to be reasonable, so that's good. The shower was a good shower. It really was. It was good. Boots Off Hostel is a pretty cool place. It's like rustic with lots of things that are kind of outside. There's not an indoor place to hang out unless you are staying in the bunkhouse, which was booked. So that's how I ended up in the dome. But this is actually really nice to have my own space entirely. And so I was able to go through everything in my pack and choose some things to throw away. And I am still carrying a few things that I will be sending home. So I have a little extra weight, but I think it's manageable. And this is a pretty cool place to sleep. So I am looking forward to it.